precision, pure chaos. Welcome to Veteran Tech, where massive machines meet fearless operators, and every cut could be the difference between victory and disaster. Let's dive in. You can have the best gear, the sharpest plan, and years of experience, but trees, they're unpredictable. Even when everything looks perfect, one wrong move and nature reminds you who's boss. A winch and a chainsaw, that's real teamwork. Taming a giant oak isn't about brute strength, it's about control, timing, and precision to make sure the tree lands exactly where it should. That tree didn't just fall, it launched itself like a missile. Anyone standing nearby wouldn't have had a chance. Out here, rule number one is no joke: respect the fall zone or pay the price. He knew exactly when to let go. Sometimes the smartest move isn't fighting back, it's walking away before things get out of hand. That's why you always tie in twice. One line is never enough when you're suspended high above the ground. In risky situations like this, safety isn't optional, it's everything. Confidence is good, but overconfidence can be deadly. Even the simplest job can spiral out of control if you forget that nature doesn't play by your rules. The GrowEG SW30F horizontal splitter with trailer is a serious contender for any heavy-duty job. With a massive 31.4 tons of splitting force, it takes on oversized logs with ease. High hydraulic pressure and rapid return speed keep the process efficient. Whether powered by PTO from a tractor or an 11 kilowatt electric motor, this machine delivers consistent performance without breaking a sweat. The Charon Chi 32K horizontal firewood splitter brings industrial strength to the table. With 31 tons of force, it splits even the thickest logs with confidence. Logs up to 126 centimeters long and a full meter wide are no match. The standard 4-way knife makes quick work, while optional 6- and 8-way blades offer added flexibility. It's reliable, durable, and built for serious woodwork. Sherwood 32C doesn't just shape logs, it crafts them, with exact measurements from 180 to 320 millimeters in diameter. It also carves a flawless groove for tight stacking. For cabin construction or precision timber work, this machine sets the gold standard in quality. Goni 707cc hauls 800 kilograms of timber like it's nothing. Watching it power through is a wild ride. Grandpa might look calm, but he's wrestling with a real challenge behind the wheel. The MB-Track 800 isn't just a machine, it's a legend. Built tough for the harshest conditions, it became the gold standard in forestry work. Reliable, versatile, and rugged, it earned its spot as the best-selling forestry tractor of its time, a true icon in the timber world. is not a weekend project. Leave it to the professionals. They've got the skills, the tools, and the calm mindset to face danger head-on without gambling lives. Every smooth operation in the woods comes down to three things: skill, teamwork, and just a little bit of luck. But no matter how good you are, safety is what brings everyone home. Never overlook the basics. In tree cutting, a clear workspace and a solid exit plan are not optional. They are your lifelines when things start to go wrong. Smart preparation can make the difference between a clean fall and a disaster. This new felling wedge changes everything. Even the largest trees start to feel like lightweight toys in front of its sheer lifting power. With one well-placed wedge, you are not just cutting trees, you are commanding the forest. Being new is one thing, being reckless is another. This girl dives in with no safety gear, no sense of danger, and no idea of the risks she is playing with. It is not just careless, it is flirting with disaster.
Oh no!
The plan looked solid, but the execution? That's where everything fell apart. Holy moly, it's what you call a lesson learned the hard way. Sometimes pain is the most unforgettable teacher. Oh no, that was way too close. You have got to stay sharp out there. One slip, and the forest will remind you who's really in charge. And unpredictable, that is what emerald ash borers leave behind. When you are taking down an infested ash tree, double-check your safety gear. A barber chair split can happen in the blink of an eye. Bravery or madness, you decide. Either way, that is one job I am more than happy to watch from a very safe distance. That is something you do not see every day. A tree felling technique so unusual it makes you wonder whether it is genius or just pure improvisation. And there it goes, right over the dead power line. One wrong move could have spelled disaster, but they pulled it off with steady hands and nerves of steel. Even the pros have their off moments. What matters is how you get back up, learn from it, and keep moving forward stronger than before. Tree felling is no joke. No matter how carefully you plan, nature always has a few surprises in store. That is why it takes true professionals to get the job done right. Seriously awesome to watch, but now I cannot stop thinking about the aftermath. Those trees came down fast and smooth, but someone's about to face a mountain of cleanup. This right here is the definition of madness. You don't need any training to know this is wildly dangerous. If you ever thought of trying something like this yourself, don't. Something about this felt wrong from the start, and sure enough, it went exactly the way you'd expect. Pro or rookie, it doesn't matter. When a tree starts coming down like that, instincts better kick in fast, or you're going down with it. Clean work area sounds simple, but it's everything. It's the line between a job well done and standing in the wreckage wondering what you were thinking. When raw power meets human skill, anything can happen. And out here it usually does. Thanks for watching Veteran Tech. Like, subscribe, and join us next time for more high-stakes action in the heart of the timber world.